Hey, hey. All right. Yeah. Well, welcome to the show. This is The Last Panel. And make sure that you're going over and liking and subscribing this on the original channel. That is YouTube at The Last Panel 1. You know, the greatest secret on the internet. Be a part of this exclusive club. Come on over. Subscribe. Get in on the ground floor. But tonight we're talking Tarantino. And actually, it turns out we might have ripped off. The first panelist, the gentleman to my right, Mr. Bob at Bob Loves Movies, YouTube at Bob Loves Movies. How's it going, sir?
Pretty good, man. No, I don't think you could rip off this topic. Everybody wants to talk about this topic. So he makes such dang good movies. So yeah, I'm looking forward to talking about this again.
Well, fair enough. Well, hell yeah. You know, as part of this amazing collection of movies, I think we all appreciate one of them in particular, and that's Pulp Fiction. So, Bob, I'm going to want you to blind rank, so rank 1 through 5 without knowing what's coming next. Your favorite character is played by one of your favorite actors, Samuel L. Jackson. So,
My favorite.
Yeah.
We're talking any movies or just Tarantino at this point?
They're particular movies, but you don't know what's coming next. So, Bob, where would you rank Wes Luger from Loaded Weapon 1?
Oh gosh. We're saying 1 through 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put this character at a 3.
She uncovered a drug running operation. I think that's what got her killed.
You don't think it was the bullets?
I mean, he's a classic, but okay, 3. I get it. Kind of hedging your bets. Okay, Zeus from Die Hard with a Vengeance.
We'll put this at a 2.
Okay. Mace Windu from Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh, 1.
1? You can't get any better than that? Okay, what about Arnold from Jurassic Park?
Okay, I'm going to put that at a 5.
5? Okay. Last one, Frozone from, The Incredibles.
4, then that's all that's left. So,
all right. That seems like a decent ranking. Well, hell yeah. And joining us down below me, it is Warren of YouTube.
Hello.
At Lunchbox Comics, which you can check out the adventures of Sig and Joe over at Global Comics. Make sure and go check out our issues 1 and 2, and I think 3 is up there very shortly.
3 is up there, and 4 is coming very shortly.
Sorry, you're totally right. You would know because you are the creator of it. How's it going? How's it going, Warren?
Good. Going real good. Just got done from a full day of work and raced home, breaking multiple speeding violations just to get here on time for this lovely show.
Well, hell yeah. I appreciate it.
Crimes out there.
Well, we appreciate you committing crimes for us. It makes us feel appreciated as well. But Warren, I know you also appreciate Pulp Fiction. How could you not? And one of your favorite actors from it is Bruce Willis. So I'm going to make you blind rank without knowing which one's coming next, these characters by Bruce Willis. So first one, you got Mikey from Look Who's Talking.
5.
Oh, you don't like the one? Okay, fine, makes sense. James Cole from 12 Monkeys.
4.
Okay, we're going in order so far. Let's see if we keep going.
So far.
Harry S. Stamper from Armageddon or Armageddon.
Oh, that's got to be. I'll go 2 with that one.
I like Armageddon. Okay. That's a great way to
Armageddon.
I can't not pronounce it that way. All right. David Dunn from Unbreakable.
I'll put that as 1.
1. Okay, so then number 4, I think, is all you got left. We got Corbin Dallas from Fifth Element.
No, I'll go 3 with him because 4 was I'll go 3 with him.
Okay. Seems I like your ranking there. That seems okay. All right, and last to be talked about, but first in all of our hearts, he is the owner of the channel and the usual host of this panel. It is Lapsed Comic Fan. How's it going, Lapsed?
I'm great. It's going awesome.
Well, hell yeah, man.
I just learned about Armageddon, so I'm buzzing with happiness.
Sounds like a Godzilla
Yeah.
villain.
And they need to cross that
does.
with Spacin'. You know, Spacin' and Armageddon, dude, together. Whew.
I think it would be the ultimate disaster creature flick. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make you blind rank one of your favorite actors
Oh,
from
is
Pulp
he?
Fiction. Oh yeah, John Travolta, your favorite of all time.
Of course.
So if you could blindly rank these John Travolta characters without knowing which is coming next,
Mhm.
how about James in the aforementioned Look Who's Talking?
5.
You don't like the okay, fair enough. Terry from Battlefield Earth.
Number 1? Dude, that's
Okay.
the best worst movie of all time. Dude can
I
spell your name.
Okay. Got a little bit more classic here. Danny from Greece.
4.
Okay.
5.
Say
Not a
five
fan of
all.
Greece. Okay. Gabriel from Swordfish.
3.
Okay. And finally, I believe all you got left is a 2, isn't it?
I think so. Please don't let it be
So
Michael.
no matter what, this one goes there. Sean Archer from Face Off.
Oh, dude, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It
Oh,
feels
yeah,
like that
dude.
works.
Yeah. Battlefield
Well, hell
Earth
yeah.
is like one of the best, worst movies ever made.
Yeah, I can't take my eyes off it. It's never something that I'm like, I want to watch that, but if it's on, I'm glued to it.
It's so good, dude. It's so well, no, it's so bad that it's good. It's so bad.
Yeah, yes. I think I've watched that like probably 50 times and I've never wanted to, but man,
I've never
he
good
commits so hard
mythology.
in like such the wrong way.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yes. Yes, and then weird thing, like just the whole like the fact that they planned that out to be like they were gonna have all these movies and like I need the Cyclo movie. I want it. I want that movie and I want someone to light a match outside in their atmosphere and just it blows up. Like they just have no idea about like, gold. Like none of it makes sense. None of it.
I wish we got a franchise. If only that one would have done better, you
so
would have gotten
awesome.
the full story.
Oh, it's been great.
Well, hell yeah. Well, fellas, the reason why we're gathered here is to kind of rank these films from the man himself, Tarantino. I guess, should we get right into this?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We'll preface. At least I'll say, pretty much everybody likes all of these movies. There's 2 of them that I don't like, that I don't care for, but I'm not going to say that they're bad. They're not bad by any means, and yeah, they're just not. You want me to put this up here, Gray?
Sure.
Okay, so they're not bad by any means at all. So it's just that it's just one of them things that it's like there's 2 of them that I just dislike. So I'm prefacing
enough.
that first of all. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think any of us hate any of these. He is a great director. No matter what you think of him, it's hard to fault some of his work. That being said, everything's subjective, and we like things more than other things. So fair enough. Well, hell yeah. Bob, I know you've already kind of done this exercise this week, but we didn't get 10 through 6 from you. So
Yeah.
out of curiosity, now that we've given the preface, what is your least favorite Tarantino movie?
All right.
What do you rank, either 9 or 10?
Okay, I got to point out that for me, there's only 9 films because I see Kill Bill, especially now having seen the whole bloody affair as one. I see Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 as one movie now. That was the way he intended it, and so I kind of view it that way. So for me, those are going to be one film. So in my last spot, I mean, do you guys want to go ahead and give your 10th, and then I can start with my 9th from there?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Sure. Lapsed, you kind of hinted that there's 2 of them you don't like.
Yeah.
Which is the one that you like the least?
Death Proof, by far.
Is there a reason? Some say that's the most Tarantino.
because I don't care about the exploitation movies, and I watch Tarantino for very specific things, and Death Proof. And I understand why it was the way it was. Now, I love the car chase scene at the end of the first part, and then the second part was cool too. The second part, it just irritated me. It's like, okay, they're all stunt people. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, what are we doing here? And it's so fucking dialogue heavy, and I know that's what it's supposed to be. But that first scene, dude, takes like 21 minutes, and it's just like, shut the fuck up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Do something. Something happen. I don't care about you women talking about your feet out the window for 4 minutes. But yeah, I mean, like, it's just not the one that I care for at all. But I do like Kurt Russell. I do like Kurt Russell in the movie, and I love the car, and I think the car chase is very underrated because it's very realistic in the sense of how other car chases are brought to, you know, like brought to cinema. This was like down and gritty and dirty. And I like that.
Yeah.
I did like that.
I don't think anyone can fault the car chase scenes or whatever.
Mhm.
Warren, did you happen to have 9 or 10 on your list?
I had 10 on mine, and the 10th one was Death Proof.
Ha! Since
And,
you could spell that movie's name.
did you have any particular reason why that one's lowest for you?
It's just I just didn't get into it. I mean, there's no Tarantino movie on this list, in my opinion, that is completely bad. All of them have moments. All of them have good scenes. All of them have good castings at different spots. But this one, out of all of them, was just I was just not into it at all. It was just I didn't like it as much as I liked the other. What was the other Grindhouse part of that?
Planet Terror.
Yeah, Planet Terror. I like Planet Terror. Planet Terror was a lot of fun. Death Proof just seemed like the beginning was a bit long, especially it like then it almost like it was two movies. It was just weird to me. So yeah, I didn't really like. I didn't know that I didn't like it. Just it was my least favorite.
Well, I'm actually going to completely concur with both you and Lapsed, and for almost the exact same reasons. I remember going to the Grindhouse double feature and just thinking, like, this is going to be amazing. I actually got to see it in a drive-in theater, so it was
nice.
really surreal having like the Grindhouse drive-in, and man, was I looking forward to seeing like, oh, okay, so we're gonna get like a Tarantino like car chase movie, and I don't know what it is. It just feels like this is like Tarantino like cranked to 11, and it's like somebody doing a parody of Tarantino, especially with like the dialogue.
Yeah.
To me, it's just it's too much. There's some really cool scenes, like everyone else is saying, but man, it is the one that I go to the least, which sucks because I love Planet Terror so much. Just like Warren was saying, such a fun flick, and then you get this.
Like Robert Rodriguez did exactly what it was supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like that. Like when I went to see the Grindhouse, and I was like Planet Terror, I was like, oh, this is all. It's a chick with a fucking gun leg. This is it. And then we get to Death Proof, and the first 20 minutes is literally like girls that there's my billboard. Yay! There's another one. Yay! I don't want to do it, but you said it every billboard. Yay! And you look back, and it's like 17 minutes have passed, and you're like, fuck. And the whole scene in the
Feels
bar,
like it to me.
It was because I just watched it. Just 21 minutes.
I remember
you actually see, not the first time you see Kurt Russell, because you don't actually see him. You just see the car and his shadow, his silhouette, and then it goes off. 21 minutes until you see Kurt Russell.
But it's Kurt Russell, though.
I
mean,
know. I love Kurt Russell.
Bumps it up. But,
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes kind of agrees. It is his lowest ranked one at like 67%.
Just think of that too. Like the fact that it's 67%. What other movies that are someone's worse that are actually over 50%? So there you go.
Yeah, it's a good point. Well, fair enough. But I can understand somebody liking it. It's got some really awesome car chases in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he is kind of full of himself, but I remember watching this interview with him shortly after it, where he was just saying, like, if I'm going to do a car chase, it's going to be the greatest car chase ever. And I don't know if he quite achieved that, but damn, there's some great car chases. But
There is.
yeah. So I guess getting to number 9 for Bob. Say, Bob,
Okay.
what was your least favorite Tarantino flick?
All right, if I might white knight Death Proof here.
Oh, God damn
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
Actually, I'm going to put Death Proof as my number 9. Prior to watching this, I thought another film was his weakest, and then I saw this one the other day, and Death Proof now in my mind is his weakest. That being said, the car chase is really cool. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of that stunt woman. What, Zoe or Zoe?
Yeah.
I think it
Brown
is
or
Zoe.
something.
Yeah.
Something like that. But she's awesome on the hood of that car. When Kurt Russell runs over them with the car earlier in the film, and he runs over the lady's face, and the other one loses her leg that she was all happy about, and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. But yes, it is very dialogue heavy, and it takes a lot of setup. And I don't even know if some of it's setup, if it's just to kill time almost to get to those action sequences. So I'm going to put Death Proof at number 9. That being said, I did like it, but it is my least favorite.
Fair enough. All valid, I think. But still, Tarantino flick. All right. Say Lapsed. What's your second least favorite, or the other one that you disliked?
Jackie
I believe
Brown.
You hinted at before. How
Jackie
dare
Brown.
you, sir.
Don't how dare me. How dare you? How dare how dare you? You dare to dare me?
I dare to dare you. How dare you? What is your reasoning on that, sir?
I think the acting in it is very, very good. Very good. But it's also another one that I understand what it is. I understand it's more, dialogue / building up, a big type of I get it. It was boring. It was boring. It was boring to me. I was very bored, and I was super excited about this movie when it came out. I actually went to see this in the theater, and me and my buddy Bill, we were huge into Tarantino movies. And when we saw it, when we both walked out of there, we both kind of looked at each other like, "Did you like that?" And he was like, "No, not really." And I was like, "Yeah, neither did I." But I thought the acting was great in it. The story's good. It's just one of those overindulgent of like, I'm writing things smarter than everybody else. When it's like, just get to the fucking point, dude. That's my opinion.
Fair enough. Thank you for sharing. However, we'll see if perhaps that's the consensus. Say, Warren, what's your number 9 movie on this?
Once
Tarantino
Upon a
list?
Time in Hollywood.
How dare you? Again, really? Yeah, I know a lot of people also call that one rather indulgent. But what's your reasoning for putting that one at number 9?
I thought there was one. Maybe it was my own expectations to see Charles Manson with Tarantino dialogue. I thought was going to be really amazing, and then he didn't have Charles Manson practically in any of the movie, and they even took the actor who played him, and he played him in Mindhunters, and the guy is just amazing as Charles Manson. And also, too, this kind of felt like fan fiction for that Cliff guy. Like Tarantino really has a big hard on for this Cliff guy, deal guy, and he just really, really, it was like his fan fiction love letter to him. And there was some cool scenes. I don't know why the alternate history ending didn't sit as good with me as it did with Inglourious Bastards. But I just felt like it was a missed opportunity, and maybe it was my own expectations. But when I got done watching that movie, I was just like, "What was the point of that?" Like, I don't. I just didn't get it. I guess maybe just what was going on. It didn't even seem like that love letter to Hollywood, like people were saying it was supposed to be. It was just kind of like, I'm really upset about what the Manson kids did, so I'm going to make an entire movie where my favorite stuntman from history just completely demolishes them, and my fictional Leonardo DiCaprio character sets him on fire or whatever he did with that one scene. So yeah, for me, it was just out of all of them, or out of that list, it's just like, it's better than Death Proof, but
the Pitbull scene though, the Pitbull scene.
Oh, that was
is
great,
one of my favorite scenes of all time. Just and then I remember I saw that my like 84-year-old mom was like, I watched a movie, and I'm like, oh, did you? What did you watch? She's like, it's called Once Upon a Something in a Hollywood. And I said, you watched that? She's like, oh yeah. When that pit bull bit off that woman's vagina. I was like, what?
Whoa.
I was like, all right, okay, dude. When he hits her with that fucking can, dude, fucking gold, just gold, dude. That's like one of my favorite scenes in any of his movies. But
yeah, I think my wife agrees with Warren. I'm not sure if she would put it at either 9 or 8, but I know she just does not care for this movie, and almost every single reason that you said there. I don't quite share her opinion, but that's just kind of me. But I respect it. For me, my number 9, I want to like The Hateful Eight. I absolutely love Django Unchained, and I love the entire cast of this, but man, it just feels like a slog to watch this one for me for some reason. And then I heard there's a super extended cut that I should watch, and that would explain it. But I don't know, something about just how slow and trudging it is for me to watch this. Just
it is.
I don't know.
It is slow.
Very slow.
I guess I was wanting something a little bit more like Django or Once Upon a Time, where it is a little bit more faster paced. That being said, like, it's got some amazing shots, and the tension in there is great. I just don't feel like I want to revisit it as much as everything else on here.
Yeah, oh, good, Warren.
I kind of feel like Hateful Eight kind of ran into the problem. It's like you're following up Django, arguably one of the best westerns, like ever made, and you're following it up with Hateful Eight, and didn't really give Hateful Eight a fair shot. But at the same time, though, it was a kind of a slog through some certain parts.
So I looked at it differently. If you're into like whodunits, like if you look at it that way, if you look at it in that process, it doesn't feel as such a slog fest. I looked at it as, okay, now the first time I watched it, yes, it felt like a very long movie. I totally agree. The next time I looked at it was, could I see all the things that we learned from the wall scene, from Put Your Hands on the Wall? Could we devise that from what was going on? And I looked at, could we see the poison? Could we see this? Could we see any of those things coming from the tension built in the room? And all of these people kind of cross paths, but they all have secrets. What are going to come out? What's going to come out in this time and in this place? And Kurt Russell was phenomenal in that movie. I thought he was fucking amazing.
Yeah, he was.
He is.
And
I think all the
blood,
performances
the throw
are
up blood
great.
is hilarious. It is hilarious. Come on. That is,
Yeah.
But I understand that. I don't argue with if someone puts it as one of their least. I totally get it.
Out of all of them, I think it's the one that I want to go back to the second least. For some reason, I don't want to rewatch it, but I know I should watch that extended version. I think I've seen it 3 times in its entirety without seeing it on that thing in the extended cut. So I don't know. It just, man, that last time was really hard for me to get through. But I understand it's amazing performances. Just maybe it was me. I was in a bad place.
No,
but for me,
it's probably
number
not.
9. All right, Bob. What's your number 8, sir?
Jackie Brown.
Dear. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So with Jackie Brown, I'm kind of like lapsed. I just wasn't really getting into it. I found it boring through part of it, and then it really picked up for me once they started the whole scheme right towards the last. I'd say, what is it? Last 50 minutes. when they start going into the department store and they're changing out the bags and all of that. That's what it really picked up for me. The performances are good. It's got a great cast. I had no problems with that. It's just, it took a while for me to really get into that. So that's why I have that at number 8.
Fair enough. I can understand the decision for sure. Laps, what you got at number 8, sir?
Let me check. I believe I know. I just want to make sure. It is okay. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's just it for me. It's like I don't mind the revisionist history stuff, but like there were scenes in there that were just like had absolutely nothing to do with the overall story of the movie. Like nothing. Like the Bruce Lee scene, it's like they just put that in there so Bruce Lee could be in the movie. Like it's still a cool scene. It's still cool, you know, but it's just like in there just because of that. And it was like, it made me think that like Tarantino is in love with actual Brad Pitt. And
I mean, who isn't though?
I don't know. I mean,
Sure. Have you seen Fight Club?
I mean, I have seen it, but I don't know
Snatch,
him as, I like Snatch actually quite a bit.
Oh, Snatch.
I think we all, oh yes, it is. Snatch is very good. But big fans of Snatch.
Fair enough. A lot of people definitely call it very self-indulgent. I can definitely understand that, and yeah, there is this fictionalizing of history. I get why
that doesn't bother me that much. The fictionalized stuff. It just seemed like there were scenes in it that happened for no reason. Like if you took it out, right? If you took certain scenes out, it wouldn't affect the overall movie.
Fair enough.
And when you get to like the top echelon of his movies, there's no scenes that could be taken out because it does affect the whole movie.
I mean, even the ones that, so like, would you say like the Brad Pitt scene like on his boat is superfluous? Like you don't need to know that. Like
No.
It doesn't affect the plot, but it like shows you who that character is.
It gives you character development. So I do think that is affecting the movie. Like there are things that you do need to know about the character. Like that I understand. Like just I don't know, man. It just didn't rub me the right way. So and that's a thing. I wanted to like this movie. Like I really did. Like his movies, besides like the superhero, I will always see in the theater. I will always go. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's 6 hours long. I'm going. And that was one where I was just another one where I walked out and I was like, there was stuff I liked, but stuff I didn't like. So that's why it's down there at 8.
Get it. That makes sense to me. Warren, sir, what do you have as 8?
This one I've got the Jackie Brown on this one. I watched it for the first time last night, and it was just kind of boring, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, it wasn't terrible. I liked Pam Grier in it. I thought the performances were good, but it's just at the whole time I was watching the movie, I was just kind of like, this just really isn't really catching me at all. I mean, I spend halfway through, I spent more time on my phone than than paying attention to the movie at spots. So yeah, that one was number 8 for me.
How hot
Fair
was
enough.
Pam Grier though? Woo-wee.
Oh, she looked good.
So hot. And that was a revival, man. I'm just saying, if you look back to those original exploitation films,
For sure.
fuck.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. So mine might be a bit controversial. I don't think it's coming up on any of your lists anytime soon. But I don't know. Sadly for me, I wanted to like Inglourious Bastards like a shitload more than I actually end up doing. Like my memory of the movie, I like it way more. There's some scenes that really stand out that I just like absolutely love. That's just amazing acting. And there's a lot for me that I don't know. I just find myself not enjoying, and essentially kind of like Warren was saying, I kind of start going to like a second screen thing instead of actually paying attention. I don't know why that is. I don't feel like I do that with any of his other movies. I really don't think it's a bad movie. Just for some reason, it's hard for me to want to watch this one. And every other one on this, I really want to watch a lot more. So sadly, it kind of
Jackie
knocks
Brown,
it
you want to
down.
watch more than Glorious Bastards?
so much more. Put it on a loop,
Wow.
man. Just give me that soundtrack. I'll just be walking with a little jaunt to my step. It's great, man. You don't understand. It's
Oh, I
girls before
definitely
boys,
understand
but
the movie.
we'll be getting to that one later. But like I said, I think it's a controversial take. I understand that none of you guys are going to have it that low. I don't think it's a bad movie at all. I think it's a really good movie. I think Christoph Waltz does like amazing. I think there's amazing monologues. That opening scene is just amazing. But man, there's just parts of it that I'm just not into. But I understand. I'm in a minority on this one. It gets quite high, 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. You know, it earned like 321 million off of a $70 million budget. It was very successful. I understand why this is like the tops on almost everybody else's list. But yeah, for me, I want to watch all the other ones more. So I got her at 8.
Sounds like this jar of mustard's gone bad.
It sounds like it, but trust me, it's an acquired taste, and oh my God, is it extravagant. But all right, say Bob, what you got at number 7, sir?
I'm gonna put The Hateful Eight there. I do like this movie. It is a little bit slower, but I like the whodunit aspect of it. I like the acting in it. I think Walton Goggins is great in this movie. I love the whole scene where after they've killed off Channing Tatum's character and the sister's trying to make a deal, and Samuel L. Jackson's like, "Oh, shut up! Nobody wants to hear." Hold on, and she doesn't got anything to bargain with. Let's hear what she's got to say. So
Or when he figures out who did the poison. I knew it. He plays a fantastic racist guy.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's ironic that because he is this racist guy, but yet he and Samuel L. Jackson are the ones teaming up at the end of the movie, and they kind of build their own little respect for each other, despite everything. And I love it. He's when he gives him the gun later or earlier in the movie, and he tells him, "Oh, you finally believe that I'm the sheriff, huh?" He's like, "No, it's because you were about to take a drink of the poison. So I know it wasn't you who poisoned it." So yeah,
I do like the sheriff arc.
Yeah, and they never really say if he's really the sheriff or not. You get the impression that he really is, just nobody believes him. So yeah. And then, and I love it how at the end they finally end up hanging the lady anyway. So, I really like this movie, but compared to the other ones on my list, it's further down. So number 7 for me.
Fair enough. All right, Lapser, what you got at 7?
Hateful Eight.
Okay. Any reasons in particular?
I like it a lot. It's just not as strong, I feel, as his top 6 movies. Like, it's just not as strong. It is one that I do like because I do like very long, drawn out movies. Like, I don't have a problem watching like sometimes stuff that feels like a chore when it's long, not if it's something I don't like. You know, it doesn't bother me as bad. I don't mind doing that. And I just really like the whole strangers in a building. What the fuck's gonna happen next? Because they're all gonna have secrets, especially the way that they were, like, bounty hunters, lawmen. And I like the setup. I like when they finally show the actual setup and you get to see what happened to Minnie, and you get to see what happened to Bob and Dave, and like just everything. Like I just love that setup. And charming Taint Man being under the boards for the whole movie. When you think of that the next way, I just want to know. I just want to see the cut of him down there listening to what they're saying. Like, some of the lines are just fucking like Samuel L. Jackson's lines are just hilarious, dude. The story when he's talking to the general about he killed his son. And he's like, and I pulled out my big black dick, and he was sucking on it. And you just see him, and he's going, ah! That gets me every time. And he's like, "You picturing it now, huh?"
And then what makes that even funny is that after he's done telling the story, he's like, I didn't even give him a blanket.
Yeah, I didn't even give him a blanket. He's like,
He did everything I asked for, and I still didn't give him a blanket.
And he called his dick a dingus. So I can't having my big black dingus in your son's mouth. It was bloody, so it was warm. I'm like, what? What are we watching? That I love that. That shit was funny.
I gotta ask you. So, does the extended version make it worth it? Like, if I saw that, will I suddenly get the film?
What do you mean get the film? I don't know what do you
I don't
not
know.
get?
I don't. I mean, I get it. I just don't enjoy it. Will it
Oh
unlock
no,
a
no,
certain
you
amount
won't
of
enjoy it.
enjoyment?
No, you won't, because it's
All
just
right.
more of the setup, more of the tension. There's more like explaining what the actual real plan was and how what's her name? Why I can never remember her name. What's the woman's name that they took in, Bob?
Oh, shoot. Give me 1
Dahmer
second.
I'm totally
something,
forgetting my
Dahmer
Yeah.
Dougal or whatever. They explain like
Yeah.
that whole little gang thing more.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy, yeah, Daisy
Daisy
Dahmer,
Dahmer.
Dahmer Goo, yeah.
Yeah,
So
and the
like
brother's name was Jody.
Jody, that's right. And they're each like chapter is about 50 minutes. So like you're getting a lot more, but you're probably not. It's not something that you're gonna look at Gray and be like, oh, that's now I like it. And it's not. You're not.
Okay. Well, it's on my bucket list. I'll check it out at some point. But I mean, I do like me some Walton Goggins, and
Fantastic.
you know. Well, fair enough. Warren, what you got as number 7, sir?
I have the Hateful Eight.
had a
A lot of the
feeling you
reasons
might.
why those guys, a lot of the same reasons those guys. There was some good dialogue, there was some good acting, good casting. It's just it sludged on. I watched the theatrical in theater, and then I watched the extended, hoping that it would bring up more. I would like it more, but I didn't. It was just kind of drug along, and I think it took too long, or it just didn't have the right kind of build up for a whodunit for me. Like Samuel Jackson's character essentially knew that Minnie would never allow a Hispanic guy to do anything in there, and he waited until after Kurt Russell was poisoned and all of this other stuff happened before he even brings it up. I liked Channing Tatum when he was shown when they're showing what happened. But yeah, it's about a 7, yeah.
That makes sense. It is the second lowest on Rotten Tomatoes at 74%. It had a budget of 62 and it made like 161. It wasn't the most successful either. But that being said, I don't know if that gets through Math Quack or MSK Math, but it sounds like they would be in the black on that one. But fair enough. So for me, my number 7, it's gonna sound controversial, but yeah, it's Kill Bill Volume 2. I love the first one so much more. If I had to rank them together as Bob has chosen to do, it would be way higher on the list. Just that first one I love so much. I find myself going back to the first one so much more than I go to the second one. I don't have the whole bloody affair, so I do have to watch them separately from my physical media. But yeah, I know I've just watched Kill Bill 1 so many more times. When my wife broke her leg, like they happened to tell us one time for the surgery, and they kept us there like 5 hours after. But we ended up watching all of Kill Bill 1. It was a marathon, so we could have watched 1 and 2 on like cable with all the commercials and shit. But man, that first one was so enjoyable. By the time we got to the second one, it was like, let's watch something else. I don't know why the second one kind of has that feeling on me. I love the way that it finishes out. It is still a classic, but for me, if I got to break these up, it comes at number 7 for me.
I could tell you why, because I felt the same kind of way, and it's because coming out a year later, you were already used to what one did, right? That's why when watching them together, like you said, as one, it would be ranked a lot higher. When you see something especially a part 1, and part 2 is literally made in the exact same way. Because Bob's right, it should have came out as one movie. It kind of like you're in your mind, you're seeing something new, but it's the same. I don't know if that makes sense. It was just more of the same, and he didn't, in my opinion, end it as well as it was built up.
That build up is just so amazing, man.
The build-up's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, Bob, what's your number 6?
All right. So from here on up, several of these I could probably, interchange them, just depending on my mood for the day. But I've got Pulp Fiction at number 6. This was actually my introduction to Tarantino. I thought it was great when I first saw it. Of the other films above the list, this is probably the one I watched the least. But I really like it. I think the performances are great. Just some of the dialogue is there. Like I love when Samuel L. Jackson is giving his whole speech right before he wastes the guy and he's quoting the Bible verse, and you just see the guy freaking out and whatnot. I thought that was great. The scene where they shoot, or where John Travolta shoots poor Marvin in the face, I think is great. The whole diner sequence, the story with Bruce Willis, the dance sequence, everything in that movie, I think, is very entertaining. And the fact that it's told out of order, I think, makes it unique. Overall, I'm going to put this at a number 6, but like I said, I really do enjoy this movie. A lot of these are interchangeable. This is just the one I watched the least, so it's probably why it's lower on the list.
Fair enough. Lap, sir, what you got as number 6?
Kill Bill Volume 2.
Okay.
And same for me. I actually liked very much, I like everything from 8 up on my list. Like I still like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I still like it. The only 2 I don't really care for is Jackie Brown and Death Proof. But Volume 2 for me, it just, like I said, it's like one of those things where you have the buildup was so fucking good that no matter what he did, the ending wouldn't have hit as well as the buildup, especially with the year to digest the movie. Like, it wasn't like a few months, it was a whole year, like even maybe more, a year and some months or something. Maybe it was a year to the date, I'm not sure. But like DVD came out, like I was able to watch it a bunch of times. And then when I saw the second one, what you have built up in your mind can never meet expectations. Now, if it's all one movie, the whole bloody affair, that might be one of probably my favorite. Like it might be number 2 or number 3 for me. Because the characters, I love whenever like there's a set group of people and it's like, this person is this person's that. And the way they told it with the animation and they got into, like, it was so fucking good, man. Like, and just, I don't know. The second part, just as a singular movie, didn't hold up to me as well as the other movies.
I completely agree, but again, it's subjective.
Yeah, of course.
Warren, sir, what do you have as number 6?
Number 6, I have Kill Bill Volume 2. I felt that the movie peaked in Volume 1, and then when you got to Volume 2, it had a lot to live up to. And if it was all one film, I agree with all you guys. If it was all one film, it would be up more higher. But right now, yeah, it's at number 6 for me.
Did he leave? Did you go away?
I am so sorry. I was just talking to myself while I had it muted. My dog barked and I muted and totally forgot. Sorry about that. I completely get it. Rotten Tomatoes has Kill Bill Volume 2 at like 84%. So, I mean, it's still certified fresh, and it grossed 154 off of a $30 million budget. So
he definitely does. He definitely, even with NASQuacks, it still made money. Like Where the 2.5 I don't understand since you're not paying yourself. You know what I mean? Like I just never understood that whole fucking thing. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It would be a 1.5%, like because that's how money and math work. But
Yeah.
what do I know? I only, balance the government checkbooks. What the fuck do I know?
Well, I know nothing, but it sounds like it's pretty good math to me. But then again, I know nothing. So I've got a real controversial pick for my number 6, I think. It's Reservoir Dogs. I love it. I could quote almost every line from it. Just when I think of which ones I want to watch, the other 5 that I have on this list, I would watch any day. Where I kind of have to be in a mood to watch Reservoir Dogs. Still love it. I've seen it way too many times. I absolutely love every performance. Maybe more than Lapsed, even though he seems to have this soft spot for it, and apparently used to watch it on loop and just love that. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I just think all the other ones just they hit a little bit more than this one does. He was getting his footing, and man, is it a great starting film, or I guess the remake of a short that he had. But man, it hits on all levels, and I think it's one of his best performances in one of his movies, which is tough because he's not great in any movie that he's in. But yeah, Tarantino kind of pulls it off. As now I'm forgetting which color he was.
Mr. Pink.
I was gonna say Pink, and then I was like, wait, am I just being stupid here? Yeah,
No, he wasn't
kind of
pink.
pulls it off.
Buscemi
brown?
was pink.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
No, you're right. I think it was
I
Mr.
do need to
Brown.
watch it again. It's
Yeah, he was
taken
Mr.
me
Brown.
a minute to pull up which color, so clearly I should watch it again. I absolutely love it. I just find myself going back to the other ones a little bit more. So
talking
yeah, for
about-
me, it's number 6
Yeah, he's Mr. Brown.
for sure. Well, Bob, what's your number 5, sir?
It's Reservoir Dogs. I agree with you. I thought this was a good starting movie for him. I think it's solid across the board. The twist as to who was the cop, I thought was pretty good because I didn't see that one coming. I thought it was going to be one of the other characters that were off screen. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this. I like how it ends with Harvey Keitel sticking up for Mr. Orange only to find out that he's a cop. So yeah, I thought it was overall really good. And then really at the end of the day, they don't end up with anything. It was a losing effort for them all. They all end up getting killed. So yeah, overall, I had a good time with this one. I thought it was a solid movie. Great acting performances.
Yeah, I agree, and some amazing monologues in there too. I know I've heard a lot of different versions of a lot of Roth's kind of speeches from this one. But hey, Lapsed, what's your number 5, sir?
Number 5 is Reservoir Dogs. Pretty much a lot of the
Fair
same
enough.
reasons that you guys said. And even though I like I said, I liked the movie quite a bit. Yeah, I had a roommate, like I said, that just literally that's all he watched. And I've seen it so many times. I've seen it so, and I don't want that to be like to ruin. I try to go into these like thinking what I thought the first time I saw the movie, and for when I first saw it, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I was like, I'd never seen anything like that before. And I saw this on VHS after it came out. It was like the first week that it came on VHS. I went to the old Blockbuster and went and watched it with a couple of friends. And then when I moved into this
That's
house,
awesome.
it was definitely on more times than I could count. But yeah, Reservoir Dogs. Still love the movie though.
I absolutely love this. I had a small collection of DVDs, and this was one of them that I had. So I watched it incessantly when I went away to college. I love the film. Just I think I love the other ones a little bit more. What about you, Warren? What do you have as number 5, sir?
For me, number 5 is okay. This list is off our personal favorites, but number 5
sir.
for me is probably the film that he did that had probably the biggest influence over the mainstream that out of all of them, which was Pulp Fiction. And I like the movie. I can rewatch it, but for me, out of the top 5, it is the 5th one when it comes to my personal what favorites or likes along those lines. The other ones on there, I liked all of them much more with the story along those lines. Pulp Fiction was not bad, and it is easily the most influential film of Tarantino's catalog. But for me, it hits that 5th spot.
I get you. That makes sense. Fair enough. For me, my number 5, I still love the film. I would like to watch it again. I'd be down to watch it right now, but it's Django Unchained. And I understand a lot of people having that higher, but I think I would like a couple of the other ones before I'd like that one. But man, I love it. Amazing
Killing me, Greg.
performances from
Killing me, dude.
everybody. I get
Killing
you.
me,
Just wait until you hear my
Jackie
1
Brown
and 2.
is number
Oh
1.
God.
If it's number 1, I'm leaving.
All right, then.
The last panel, also
just
the last
fucking
show.
I'm just giving him shit.
Well, it's okay, man. I'm fine with you.
No,
doing
no.
But yeah, no, Django, man. I absolutely love it. I can sing the song right now. It's going on in my head. Absolutely love it. But yeah, for me, I think I just want to watch the other 4 a little bit more. So yeah, Django, still glorious. Everything about it, love it. Definitely a 5 stars on this one. But yeah, it's also number 5 for me. Bob, what you got as 4, sir?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I really enjoy this movie. I know it's probably a little bit slower than some of the others as well, but I just like some of the acting performances in it. I think DiCaprio gives a really good performance. I love the scene where they're shooting the Western and he throws the little girl on the floor, and then she comes back up and she's like, that was the best acting I've ever seen. And he starts crying, and he's like, Rick fucking Dalton, it's just so I love that. Also, Cliff Booth. I like Cliff Booth's character. I think he's cool. I agree with you, Laps, that the scene with when he's with the can and he's taking on the Manson family and whatnot. I think that's great.
Yeah.
With the
One of my
dogs
favorite
eating
scenes ever.
them. And then you were just waiting to see Leonardo DiCaprio come out with that flamethrower because he had said that he still had it. So you were just waiting all movie to see it, and he comes walking out with it and fries that chick. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I also like the Bruce Lee scene. I think my favorite part of that scene is where they're like, hey, Bruce, that guy's famous. What, that guy? Yeah, he killed his wife. Killed his wife? And his whole expression just changes as soon as he finds out.
Never lost.
Yeah.
Never lost.
And I love Brad Pitt's response to him where he's like, my hands are registered lethal weapons. That means if I kill you, I go to jail. He's like, if anybody kills anybody, they go to jail. That's manslaughter.
That is fucking hilarious.
That was such
dude, and here's the fight. Sorry to interrupt you, Bob.
Oh, you're good.
In the 80s, like whenever I would be around people used to say that shit. That were karate. My hands are registered weapons. Really? How did you do that? What did you register them under? Like
lethal.
What is it? Like it's such a stupid thing, and I'm just like, that is so dumb. But I love that line because I've heard it so many times. And when he just said it, I was like, exactly. Yeah, everybody goes to jail.
And then what does he tell him? He says, I think all that the lethal weapons and stuff is for a way for you not to have to fight. And he mentions to him that he'd be a stain on Cassius Clay's boot, and stuff. So I love that whole sequence. I think it's really cool. So for me, it's number 4.
Respectable. Labs, sir. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, you say?
Yes.
How could you put Pulp Fiction at 4? Okay, fine. I'll hear you out.
I mean, I there's I like the movie. It's great. It was, I saw Tarantino's movies from the beginning. So I think this has a huge impact on society as a whole for his movies. But the whole like Marcellus Wallace's soul or whatever the fuck's in the briefcase, it's like MacGuffin. All right, whatever. Like, if you're not going to tell, like, that's fine. And I get it. But there's so many other things in the movie that are great. And I think the movie doesn't get it, even though this is going to sound ridiculous. Like, I don't think the movie gets enough credit for stylizing how movies were made after that. Because you look
100%.
at the way that movies were made after that, being able to build tension just by talking and having another character who might be back here or over here or over there, and you don't know that they're listening. How many times have we seen that in a diner or a stranger, and he's listening to the whole thing, and it's like, oh, he turns around and it's that fucking guy or this fucking person, like that there's so many things that happen. And the fact that it was ensemble, that's crazy to me. Like that
Not
they
only
respected
ensemble,
him.
but like bringing people back from essentially like
Yes.
what
I mean, it
were thought
provided,
as
like, yeah.
dead career. Yeah, but like, man, for Bruce Willis, it kicked up his career, and then just to bring
John
Travolta up
Travolta.
from
Yeah.
nothing.
And it's like, and it really made Samuel L. Jackson, that Samuel L. Jackson that we know came from that. That's where it came from. The whole motherfucker, that whole guy, like, that's where it came from. And it's only because I've seen it so many times that it would be number 4. Like, and that's like, it's might not be the one that I go back to watch all the time, but it's probably that and Reservoir Dogs, like I said, because I've seen them so many times, are the ones that I know the most, but not necessarily enjoy the most, because I've just seen it so many times. And there's some like annoying characters to me, and like just the whole sodomy and stuff, and I'm just like, all right, whatever. Like,
It's not sodomy, dude. It's the gimp and the sword, man. You gotta have the katana. Anyway, and the watch story. But fair enough. Warren, sir, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Reservoir Dogs. I loved Reservoir Dogs. It's a heist movie without the heist. It was the first time I seen a movie like that. And it was just, I really, really loved it. For me, it was the film that kind of I came to it late, and when I discovered it, and it was just like, oh, this is just absolutely amazing. I love the dialogue in it. I don't know, it's not as polished as Pulp Fiction, but it's raw, but it's really good raw. It's like raw Tarantino, and I really, really do enjoy that.
Well said. Yeah, I completely agree with all of that. Well, Lapsed, I gave you a bunch of crap, but I also have Pulp Fiction at 4. It was a ruse. What can I say? It's almost the exact same reasons. I love everything about this. I've seen it literally a million times. There's just 3 of them that I'd like to see a little bit more than that. Still love it. I can quote almost every scene verbatim. Man, my first car was actually this like super beat up van that I got from this punk band, and it had a tape deck in it. And one of the few tapes that I like had kind of inherited was the soundtrack to Pulp Fiction. So just, man, I can quote, and it was one of the first soundtracks that had all of the lines, the dialogue from the movie that would kind of lead up to the songs coming in. But man, everything about this is super nostalgic. I love every bit of the soundtrack. I can quote almost every one of the lines, but yeah, there's just 3 of them I want to watch more than that. But Pulp Fiction is awesome. It comes at a number 4 for me. Say, Bob, what you got at number 3, sir?
I'm going with Inglourious Bastards. I think Inglourious Bastards is a fun movie. Christoph Waltz is fantastic as a villain. Just from almost every scene that he's in, well, not almost every scene that he's in, he steals the scene. He is that good in those scenes. That opening sequence where he's in that farmer's house or whatnot. I think that's an incredibly tense scene, and he's just amazing in it. Then when he's in the restaurant with what's her name? Shoshana, is that what her name was?
Think so.
Okay,
It's
so
been a minute since I've seen it, but I believe that's correct.
Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, so where he's there and he orders the strudel, she's about to take it. He's like, wait for the cream, It's like,
Oh, dude, he's so good in that movie.
there's just something about him, and then I think Brad Pitt is really, really good at this movie. You think he's gonna be that he's not gonna give a good performance when he's sitting there, I'm Lieutenant Aldo Rain and I want my scalps. You're thinking he's not gonna be that great, but I thought he was great in it. I love the scene after the whole bar sequence where a good majority of his team gets wiped out, and they're trying to determine who's going to take everybody's place. And he's like, "Well, I speak the best Italian, so I'll play the director." He's like, he speaks the second best Italian, so he can play this. This guy speaks the third best Italian. He's like, "I don't speak any Italian." Yeah, like I said, third best.
It's got some fun scenes in that one.
Yeah, there's just so much in it. Michael Fassbender is great in it, and the whole how he gives away that he's a spy because he orders
three instead of
three glasses. Yeah, or was it like this that he was supposed to order?
He orders like this, but he was supposed to order like this.
Yes, and so I thought that was a great sequence, and then. Once the German tells him that he knows who he is, he's like, "All right, if I'm gonna go out, I hope you don't mind me going out speaking the king's good old boy." I just think it's a fantastic movie. Great acting performances. It's got some good action in it. This is one of those, with the revisionist history, but I think it works for the movie. Overall, I had a great time with this one.
I get it, and well said. Lapser, what's your number 3?
Kill Bill Volume 1.
Okay.
I think it's up there for one of the best revenge movies. It's up there. I don't know if it's as fun as Old Boy being a revenge movie. Like, and not Spike Lee Old Boy, not that.
I was gonna say it beats that one hands down.
The original Old Boy.
Yeah, whatever the hell that was. Thanos' revenge was better than whatever he did with it. Like, so yeah, it's like just the whole setup of this movie is so good, man. And it's like it's one of those movies you could watch, which that's one I watched today. It goes by so fast. It's so quick. It gets right into everything, like right from the first scene, you're just like, okay, here we go. What's happening? And the fight scenes were fantastic. And I can't remember the choreographer's name, Rin Jiao or something, but he did a lot of like Jet Li stuff. So it was like awesome for him to be in there, like to choreograph the shit. That was a smart decision. But yeah, Kill Bill Volume
1. I get it. Warren, what's your number 3, sir?
I want to start off by saying that my top 3 are a photo finish where it's so close that you can interchange them and I wouldn't care. But I'll start off with number 3 at Kill Bill Volume 1. It is just absolutely breathtaking film. The martial arts scenes, the pacing, the pussy wagon, all of it. It's just top notch. It's just all around. I loved it. Such a great movie. Kill Bill Volume 1 is just beautiful. And I hope they release the whole thing on like a Blu-ray where you can see all of it in one shot like they did at the theaters. I hope they release it in home release too.
Oh, it needs a steel box release.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. From what I understand, they're supposed to be releasing it. I looked it up and they were saying that it's supposed to get a home media release.
Nice.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
All right. Well, my number 3 is actually Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I understand why you guys would have it a little bit lower. It is kind of this weird revisionist history thing, and in a really weird way to bring in like it's one thing if you kind of like besmirch Hitler or whatever, but now we're bringing in like Bruce Lee, and then we're also bringing in like Manson, and that I don't know. The first time I saw it, I had such a weird feeling about it, and having watched it so many times since then, just man, the kind of character study that it seems to be on Leo and uh Brad Pitt's characters, just man, I dig this movie so much, and it's just gotten so much richer upon every viewing, and just man, I have such a fun time with this. That being said, my wife seems to hate this, and anytime she sees me with this on, she just like immediately bolts to the other room. So I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I might be in the minority on this, but man, it's one of those that I just absolutely love. So yeah, for me, it's sad. It's weirdly above Pulp Fiction, probably only because I've seen Pulp Fiction a million times, and this one I think I've seen it like 5 or 6 times. But yeah, really dig this one currently. But like everybody else is saying, these are all really damn close at the end. They're all amazing movies.
Mhm.
But Bob, what you got at number 2, sir?
I'm going with Django Unchained at number 2. Same thing. This is a fantastic movie. Casting is great in it. Christoph Waltz is good as a villain he was to come back the very next movie and play, a hero. I thought he was, or a good guy. I think he was great in that as well. Just some of the things that he says and does in the movie are really good. Of course, I think the KKK scene where where they're messing with their hoods and stuff, that should not be funny, but it is. It's absolutely hilarious because it's all tense leading up to that, and all of a sudden he puts on the hood and he's like, I can't see shit in this thing.
That one guy that's pissed because his wife made all of them.
That's
He's like,
last time you all asked me
bitches.
My wife stayed up all night cutting holes in 30 sheets.
And I love it because then they're like, okay, well, I think that maybe this time we don't wear the bags, but next time we'll do them right. And so they start taking them off. The guy's like, I didn't say no bags, but we can't see.
The horse can see.
He's like, you can't see? I can't see? All that matters is can the fucking horse see? That's a raid. So I think that's great. I like it when he's that one that plantation owner, he's trying to explain that they've got to treat Django differently because he's a freeman. And she's like, do you want me to treat him like white folk? No. It's like, what's the name of that kid? Jerry. Treat him like Jerry. Well, I think that's great. Leo DiCaprio, he puts on a great performance in this one as well. The scene where he loses it at the dinner table, he actually cut his hand in that scene and he kept going. And that's the take that we actually see in the movie. So I think that is pretty cool that he just kept going and he stayed in character. So, I mean, he was awesome in it. Same thing, to actually see his performance, in some of the other films that he's played. Ever since Blood Diamond and The Departed, I think he's just been a fantastic actor. And so this was another one of those great performances. And then, of course, Jamie Foxx as Django. He's great in this movie.
Yeah. Thank God Will Smith did not get
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
I needed it to be the best love story ever. And that's where me and Terry. Well, you're not the fucking writer or director. Shut up. Shut your stupid face up. Go make Summertime Part 2.
Yeah, anybody else like Will Smith, this wouldn't have worked. Yeah, Jamie Foxx is great in this role. So overall, it's great casting. It's a great story. It's got moments in it that shouldn't be funny that are. The action sequence, like at the house when they're just shooting everything up, is great. So overall, this is a really cool movie. So I got this at number 2.
Hell yeah, man. Last, what you got at number 2?
Inglorious Bastards, and I had Django at 2, but I I don't know. I just love that movie. But Inglorious Bastards number 2.
Fair enough.
There, I just I don't, this movie. I think this works. It has balanced action, balanced like great speeches, great tense moments, and as over the top as the Hitler stuff is, it has the tension from that first scene and everything about it, and with the movie and just everything, dude. Like everything in this movie for me personally works. It works very well, and you gotta get your Nazis. I want my Nazi scalps. Get them. But
Is
yeah,
a
the
fun
whole,
You
performance.
owe me a debit.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And like everything works in this movie, and just I don't know, I like it a lot.
Well, yeah, definitely respectable. It looks like Warren may have similar opinions, but Warren, what's your number 2, sir?
Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah,
It's just, I think that opening scene is one of the best written, performed, and filmed scenes that I've ever watched. The way he filmed it, where the camera is the view between Christoph's character and the farmer, he's like hogging the frame. They even have him taking over the frame in those shots. And I love the part where they go to the premiere and Christoph's character instantly knows they're all full of shit. Like he's like openly laughing at him as Brad Pitt's all like "Buongiorno," like trying to play it off, and he just instantly knows exactly what's going on. He did Christoph's performance as the villain was just absolutely amazing. Fassbender was great. So many great scenes in that.
Bear
For
Jew.
some reason, the revisionist history just worked in this movie. I don't mind revisionist history, but for some reason, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for me felt, I don't know if it was forced or if it felt off, but this one, it just worked. And yeah, the whole movie was just beautiful.
I get it. I can't argue with you. I get it, man. Like all of these are amazing movies. Maybe not one of them, but all the other ones are.
All of them
So even though I've got
are
it much lower, I still love this one. But fair enough. Well, you guys have said a bunch of great things about this one, but yeah, my number 2 is
You gotta be
Kill
fucking
Bill
kidding me.
Volume 1,
What?
man. What can I say? It is one of the best vengeance movies ever. I absolutely love it. I love the soundtrack to this. It gets me hyped all the time. My wife and I each had our phones. Like we've got good internet. We could have watched anything, but instead on cable when she was like waiting to go into surgery, we watched this fucking movie with commercials. And man, it is so worth it. Just Kill Bill Volume 1. Always enjoyable. It really sucks me in. I just absolutely love me some Kill Bill Volume 1. But yeah, there's one that I love a little bit more, but you know, I don't think I'm singing praises of this one nearly enough. Say, Bob, I see that your number 1 happens to be the film that I'm failing to talk about its virtues.
Okay, so let me point out that if I was ranking these as 2 different movies, they'd probably both be further down the list. Not like out of my top 5, but just further down. But having seen the whole bloody affair, not once, but twice now, I think that this is a masterpiece. I love the way that this is presented together as one film. It's meant to be viewed that way. And gosh, like there's some little things here and there that are different. So for example, during the fight where she's fighting the crazy 88s, it doesn't cut to black and white. It's all in color in this because it's unrated. The whole reason why it went to black and white was because they were trying to avoid an NC-17 rating. And so it's all in color. You get all of the severed limbs and decapitations and everything, all in the way it was meant to be seen.
That's awesome.
The origin of
Yeah.
O-Ren Ishii is actually longer in whole bloody affair, because you actually see her not only get revenge on that head boss, but she gets revenge on Pretty Ricky, the one who kicked the
Oh, good.
cigar and burned.
Yeah.
So you actually
Nice.
see that as well. There's also an end credit scene at the end that's the lost chapter. Now, it was actually created by the makers of Fortnite with Tarantino. So there's some characters running around that got those crazy character skins in it and stuff. But the lost chapter is basically Gogo Yubari's sister is now trying to get revenge on the bride, and you see her coming after her. So it's actually between Kill Bill volumes 1 and 2 is where that scene takes place, and you actually see what happens to the pussy wagon and why she doesn't have the pussy wagon later in the film.
Oh, hell yeah.
One of the things I like about this movie is that each of the characters that she goes after represents like a different genre of film.
Yes.
And so you get you get so many different genres in just one film with this. And I think that he's able to balance all those and pulls them off very well. You've got the Japanese type samurai movie with volume 1, but then you've got basically a Western in volume 2. You get some great sequences. I like how they handle all the characters. Each one has their own uniqueness to them, and each one is deadly in their own way. Even Bud, who looks like he's just a piece of shit, as he's getting chewed out by the strip club owner, and that's a great scene with the calendar. He's like, let's look at the calendar. There's your name. No, you're not working. You're not working on this day. And he's, taking his name off of all those. I think that's a cool scene. But as all that's going on, he goes back to his trailer and he's the only one who beats the bride. I mean, he's the one that got the jump on her. He's the one that actually could have killed her. The only reason she survives is because he chooses not to kill her. Instead, he wants her to suffer because she broke his brother's heart. And so, yeah, I mean, just each one of the characters, like I said, has something special about him. And David Carradine as Bill is fantastic in it. I love the scene towards the end where they're finally having their face-to-face. And he's like, I overreacted. And she's like, you overreacted? I mean, you overreacted? He's like, yeah, I'm a murdering bastard. And there's consequences when you upset a murdering bastard. So there's some great dialogue. This is meant to be viewed as one film. So if you guys get a chance to check it out as one film, I highly recommend it because I think it's much better viewed that way.
That sounds awesome. I think if I did see them together, man, I think this probably could overtake number 1 for me. But oh yeah, everything that you just told me right there, it convinces me I got to go see it.
I know that's a pretty high bar for number 1.
Yeah, well, like I said,
you.
I would rank them lower separately, but as one film, I really, really enjoyed it. And my kids who had never seen these movies or any of Tarantino's films, they were blown away by it. Like I said, they're older kids, so it's not like I'm taking a 6-year-old to see this, but they had a good time with it. And my youngest daughter, she was just sitting there like, just her eyes were just big as she was watching this thing, just her reactions throughout the film. So it's really cool.
That's awesome. It is one of the best vengeance flicks ever. And as C.S. Paffy says, apparently I am literally Bud if I just grew out my hair. That is awesome, and that is an honor. Anybody who wants to compare me to Michael Madsen, like, hell yeah, let's do this. But all right. Well, that brings me to Lapsed. I think we can see which one's your favorite, but
Yes.
Why is Django Unchained your favorite movie, sir? Or your favorite Tarantino flick?
Because I think, in my opinion, I think it's the hardest movie that he would have to make. It challenged the actors who were super uncomfortable. Number 1, just the stuff that had to be said. And while Will Smith was completely off, but it is a love story and a revenge film all in the same. And it's got some of the most brutal shit in it. Because it deals with, real life subject taken in a totally fictitious way. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like when you have something that is definitely as dividing as what the subject matter is, and you can literally play it in a way where you're waiting for things to happen, and every single person who needed to get it got it. Every single person who needed to get their shit pushed in got their shit pushed in. So, and that's like, that's very pleasing in a movie, especially this type of movie. And the acting was phenomenal. Like Samuel L. Jackson, dude, whenever Leonardo DiCaprio's making his speech and Samuel L. Jackson's all huddled over him, and he's like, yeah, that's what he said. Yes, he did. That's what he said. And
Yes,
then
yeah.
yeah. And when he's like, when Django's standing at the top of the steps, and he's like, not you, Steven. And he makes him turn around. He was like, all the people that passed through here, he was like, and all the things that had happened to them, did they ever show you kneecapping? And I'm like, thank God. Thank you. And he went out, of Candyland the way he was. And Leonardo DiCaprio, I think this is one of his best performances, period. Just because, like, he didn't want to do this. Like, as soon as I want to work with Tarantino, and then you see the script and you're like, God damn it. I got to say, what? How many times? 742 times? Oh, fuck. Okay. But I don't know. It's one of the movies I could just watch at any time. It doesn't matter where it's at, when it's on. If it's on, I could just watch it. It's like Forrest Gump to me in the way that I don't care where Forrest Gump is. If I see it on TV, I'm turning it on and I'm going to laugh hysterically. And in this movie, I'm just going to watch people just get brutalized in some of the best way, period. And yeah, it just brings out all the emotional spectrum for me. Brings out everything.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Warren, sir, not to steal your thunder or anything, but you also had this one as number one. Why is this one tops for you?
I'm a fan of Westerns, and this was such a beautifully well done Western. A lot of the same reasons Lap said. Beautiful performances, great storyline. It handled a subject matter that could go off the rails very easily. It could turn preachy, or you can undervalue it, and it handled it perfectly. And it was just everyone on that set seemed to be hitting top notch. Like everyone was firing on all cylinders, acting wise. Leonardo DiCaprio was brilliant. Samuel Jackson was great. Everyone, even Jamie Foxx, everyone just hit it out of the park, and it had its good action, and it was just, for me, it was just a beautiful film, and I can watch it over and over and over. I watched it again last night because I was going to watch Hateful Eight to see if it would get higher in my rank, and I was like, you know what? I'll just watch Django because I like that. So yeah, it's a beautiful film. I absolutely love Django. Out of all of them, I mean, like I said, top three I could watch interchangeably, but this one is just beautiful. I absolutely love it.
I hear you. And I would also make that choice any day over Hateful Eight. But one day I will watch that extended version. It's gonna happen. Fair enough. So I know it's kind of a mystery which one I chose, but
what's more mystery? Why? We want to know why.
Oh, well, because it is a masterpiece, and I'm sorry, but pearls before swine here. I don't know how you guys can miss the beauty that is just in front of you. So first off, it's based on this Elmore Leonard novel, Rum Punch. It's unlike a lot of his other films where he's not necessarily writing something from his own head. He's not so much up his ass in this one. Instead, he's adapting something. Like, yes, he brings some of his dialogue to it, but man, it's this beautiful story, and it truly encompasses what's amazing about blaxploitation film. I understand, one of your reasons why you didn't like Death Proof is you're not super into those exploitation films, Laps. But this one shows like the beauty that can happen in one of these exploitation films, and every performance in it is just amazing. I love Michael Keaton in here. Man, some De Niro in here. This is one of his best, like, kind of slow-witted but dangerous performances. I just absolutely love their interaction. And then, man, once you get to Robert Forster, which this is my favorite Robert Forster performance ever. It is just so beautiful, and the fact that it's like encompassed in such this amazing film that is shot in a way that truly looks like it is from that era. It's got just the perfect soundtrack to it, and then reigniting Robert Forster's career. That's awesome. He deserves so much more. But then, man, what it's able to do to just glorify Pam Greer's amazing career that it kind of fell off a cliff for a while, but man, this kind of brought her back into the spotlight in such a beautiful way. Just every part about the story hits for me, and then this execution on it, I think this one's really underlooked. I think he's able to bring the Tarantino style, but he's not actually writing it himself, which gives him so much more freedom. And man, I just think this one's an undervalued gem for me. I love this every time I watch it, but yeah, my wife absolutely hates it. This is the other one that she'll go in the other room anytime I put this on. I don't know. I'm alone with Once Upon a Time and this one, but I love it. It's just for me. I get it, but man, is it beautiful.
I look at it and it's like, and I can understand where you're coming from. Like I can, because I this is what I always say. This movie is for, and I'm not. This is gonna sound like an insult. It's for people like Tarantino fans that are into the smart movie, because it's like whenever this came out, it didn't do well. People were panning it when it first came out.
Not. It was a left turn right after Pulp Fiction. Like nobody would expect like something like this that is kind of this slow burn from the guy who did Pulp Fiction.
Right. And I get it. And I understand, like I can understand why people like it. I just don't. This is not what I go to Tarantino for. It's not, and that doesn't mean that he can't make a good movie like this, but it's way too long. It's just way too long for me, like comparatively.
Man.
And
there needs to be a director's cut of this one. Give me another hour. I just want to live in this world more.
Good God, dude. And I like long movies. That's the thing. I love long movies, and I watch this, and I'm just literally like would rather like do anything else but watch this movie. And
I kind of felt like De Niro was underutilized myself, but
and that's what makes it awesome. Like any other one, you'd kind of put him forward, like you'd put him as like either the Brad Pitt character or the Leo DiCaprio, but instead he's just like so like I don't know, like I don't know, just I love the like slow-witted but quick to anger version of him. Just I don't know, this is one of my favorite performances of his. But you're right, he's not out there in the forefront.
And I mean, I understand, but like it seems like all the reasons like why people say they like this movie is like goes against every other thing that he does.
Dude, Samuel L. Jackson's little soul patch, though. Come on, man. The arms dealing.
And that's
that video.
All sorts of great. That's I'd like the last like maybe like 45 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, but it sets it up and you learn the characters. Like I don't know.
That's
to me, it's just beautiful. I get it. It's subjective.
In the first 10 minutes, like
well, I'm kind of in the minority on this.
But
it does get an 88%. Yeah, it does get an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, but that's not the highest by any means. Pulp Fiction gets a 92, and Reservoir Dogs get a 90, and Inglourious Bastards gets 89. So it is like his fourth highest on Rotten Tomatoes. Not that is the end all be all of scores or anything like that, but it kind of weighs the public a little bit. It seems the critics liked it way more than the public, so fair enough. Call me pretentious. I just find it beautiful in a way that none of his other work is, and man, do I want to live in that world.
There's nothing wrong with in my opinion with liking something that we don't like. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just for me, like it's not something that I would be like, oh yeah, the problem that I think I had with this too, like, because I know some people that really like this, they're like, you just didn't get it. And I'm like, oh, because it was so fucking deep. Let me tell you, it's like none of the movies are deep. Come on, they're exactly what you're seeing.
I'd say this one is deep in a way that some of the other ones aren't, but fair enough.
I mean, it's just as dialogue heavy as Death Proof. Is Death Proof deep?
It's not the really same type of dialogue. I like the way that they're able to kind of unfold the mystery in this in a unseen solution.
I guess.
Plus, you got to bring in Michael Keaton, who's reprising a role.
I can. Okay, I'm not gonna fault you for feeling the way that you feel. I just didn't. I knew I'd like from the first like 20 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, this is where this movie's going. Okay, got it. I get you. So it's like, that's not a reason
how does it
to
get
not
there?
like it. There you go.
Fair enough.
It's all about
I
the
love
journey.
the character exploration in this.
Yeah.
And the journey is amazing for me. But fair enough. Hey, why don't you tell us yours? What's your list? Put it in the comments, especially over there, YouTube at The Last Panel 1. Come on, comment. Where did we get it wrong? Specifically me. I'm pretty sure you disagree with this one. Let me know.
Next, we should rank
yeah.
gratuitous foot scenes out of Tarantino movies.
Oh my god, dude.
Well,
Jackie Brown does have one of the best foot scenes with the toe on the lip of the whiskey glass.
We're talking toe rings and everything.
Oh yeah.
You know, if only there was something, say lapsed. Would you mind putting this as kind of a palate cleanser? Quentin Tarantino has kind of been all over the news as of the last week or so. I guess it's been like 2 weeks. It's since the beginning of December.
I'm not gonna make the critic. I'm just not happy with the script. Shut up! Stop talking.
But, that was kind of intense, and we had to justify ourselves. And maybe we need a little palate cleanser. And as a group, we could decide what the answer to these questions are. So for some reason, it didn't do the thing. But there's the thing. So he recently Tarantino released his top 20 films of the 21st century. And what surprised me the most and was the most controversial to me is he put a Rob Zombie flick on there. How the hell can you do that? But if I were to ask you, what Rob Zombie flick do you think he would put as number 16 for the greatest films of the 21st century?
What's the not the House of a Thousand, the other, what was the Devil's Rejects?
That's the one I was going to say. I think that's the one that he put on.
Yeah, I would put Devil's Rejects. That'd be my guess.
In fact, it's the Devil's Rejects. How the hell do you put Rob Zombie on the top 20 films of it? So he did kind of justify it, and he was saying something like, it's this rough Peckinpah Cowboy Manson thing in a voice that didn't exist before. And he refined this voice with this movie. So I guess he's saying it did something that it never was there before. I don't get it, man. Rob Zombie is nowhere near my top 20 for the 21st century ever.
No,
I don't know how that quite happened.
Yeah, no.
But so number 10 on the Tarantino's top 20 films happened to star an actor. What actor do you think Tarantino cannot stand?
That he worked with, or just in general?
In general. These were kind of out of nowhere. It's a good guess.
He was also.
What do you guys think?
It was the guy who played Scooby. He also talked crap about him.
Matthew Lillard. That's the other one that he said.
Good guess. No, he was just talking a whole bunch of shit. So he was saying that Midnight in Paris was just amazing, but I really can't stand Owen Wilson. I spent the first time watching this movie loving it and hating him. The second I watched it, I was like, okay, don't be such a jerk. He's not so bad. Then the third time I watched it, I found myself only watching him. So I don't know why, but his quote is out there. I really can't stand him, Owen Wilson. I don't know why.
I'm sure Owen Wilson. What do you think? What do you think he said when he heard that?
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. What do you mean?
Okay. Possibly you guys are aware of it, but which actor did Tarantino label the weakest actor in SAG?
The Riddler. Paul Dano.
Yeah, that's the one where he mentioned Paul Dano.
That is the one. There Will Be Blood would stand a good chance of being number 1 or 2. Instead, he put it as number 5 on his list. If it didn't have a big giant flaw in it, and that flaw is Paul Dano. Obviously, it's supposed to be a two-hander, but it's also drastically obvious that it's not a two-hander. Dano is weak sauce. The man is weak, sister. Austin Butler would have been wonderful in that role. He's just such a weak For some reason, it won't let me see that.
It says
Uninteresting guy,
yeah.
the weakest fucking actor in SAG. And then he started laughing. That seems a little cruel to me. But he also was cruel to somebody for no reason. He wasn't talking about any of his films whatsoever that were on any of this his top 20. Just out of nowhere, he just threw astray. Perhaps you guys mentioned it before, but who else do you think caught astray from this tirade?
This is the Matthew Lillard one, right?
Yeah.
But
Yes,
gr-
but he
great
doubled down on
American
it.
actor. Great.
The great American actor, Matthew Lillard, is what he called him, and then doubled down on it, Lillard. But yeah, Tarantino doesn't care for Stumacher. I don't understand why. He just said, I do not care for Matthew Lillard, which it's Lillard. I'd always heard it as Lillard. I don't know why he's going out of his way to say that he doesn't like Matthew Lillard and then mispronouncing his name. That seems like insult on top of an
maybe it's
insult.
for that end of Scream when he's like,
It's so good, man. It's over the top in the best possible way. I don't care. He will forever be my Holden Caulfield in the punk rock Catcher in the
SLC
Rye.
Punk?
That is SLC Punk, man.
Yeah.
Love it so much.
Yeah, it's a good
So I don't know. He is a great American actor. Damn it.
I don't go that far.
But yeah. So the aforementioned foot thing. Perhaps we're seeing a pattern here. But hey, quiz, guys. Which Tarantino movie has the most naked feet in it?
Oh, that's tough.
I don't know. Death Proof? I don't fucking know.
It's close.
Are we just talking fake female foot shots? It's like
I
everyone
don't believe
was
it's just female. I think it's just
It's-
naked feet.
Yeah, because like Django had a bunch of naked feet because like all the slaves were barefoot.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. That would be like, yeah.
I think it'd have to be Django if we're
I
going that
think
way.
I might
Yeah.
have fucked up real bad because I think it really the question should be has the most naked feet scenes. I
Okay.
wasn't
Oh,
necessarily
gotcha.
counting the actual
Okay.
feet, so I'm
Gotcha,
sorry
gotcha.
about
No,
that.
no, that's fine.
Correct.
No, that's
Um,
fine.
That is my technical shittiness.
Maybe
So
Once
the
Upon a
answer
Time?
is Once Upon a
Yeah.
Time has 36 separate shots of feet for no fucking reason, and they're like extended and just just right there in the front of thing. But man, 36 different shots of feet. I did not realize that it was going so hard. For some reason, it was so enjoyable that I did not notice all of the feet. There's some that you
Ten
cannot.
toes in on a ham, whatever, however that fucking song goes.
But going the opposite direction, which Tarantino movie do you think has the least naked feet in it?
Glorious Bastards.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
a-
say
It doesn't have to be
Glorious
one of these. I like these comparisons of like every one of his films has feet in it.
Oh, maybe Reservoir Dogs.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Reservoir
yeah.
Dogs.
Let's do
Yes.
Reservoir Dogs.
There's actually two of them, Reservoir Dogs and Hateful Eight. They show a lot of
yeah,
feet,
yeah.
but they are not naked. So, yeah, he's still got a thing. He likes to show boots and feet and stuff. But
That's true, because they did show all the
yeah.
boots coming out of the stagecoach. Then there was the scene in the Remembering where it's just the feet walking, like for whatever reason. You're very right.
And I haven't gone through and studied every frame, so I could be wrong. But these are the two that I remember the least from it.
No,
And,
you're
the
probably
internet,
right. You're probably right.
yeah,
the
I think
Googling
that
seemed to
sounds
back
right.
me up, but I was kind of weirded out by Googling it, so I stopped very.
Oh,
short
what?
in
You don't
the
want
trip.
like MSK level browser history?
The
Your
AI said I was
algorithm
right.
is all
So
screwed up now. Your algorithm is all
it
screwed
is.
up.
Luckily, I was using a burner account, but still, I could never go back there. It's all feet now. But yeah, thank you guys. It turns out you know a lot of his controversial take. There were a lot more, but yeah, those are a few of the favorite ones.
I think he's done Paul Dano a favor. It seems like the outpouring of love that Paul Dano's got from directors, other actors. I think he might have actually boosted his career because of what
Deserved.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And I mean, I I don't know. I'm still hung up on the great American actor Matthew Lillard. No,
He
that
is
take,
a
that
great
take,
American
Gray,
actor.
that
How
take
dare
is
you, man?
great. That take is very.
It is not dicey. I will put his. Come on, man. Have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's? Come on.
No.
What can I say? I love me some Matthew Lillard.
I do like
Willy's
SLC
Wonderland's better.
Punk. I do like SLC Punk. I think that's a very underrated movie.
Oh, it's amazing. That's where I'm giving him that honor from. But yeah, I just don't know why he caught astray out of nowhere. Like it made sense, like he was talking about Owen Wilson's because he was actually talking about Midnight in Paris, but just out of nowhere, just like, and I don't care for Matthew Lillard. It's like,
Yeah, what's it like of all the people to not like who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is he?
And apparently
You
it
did-
messed
what did
Matthew
you-
Miller.
Did you hate him in Scooby Doo? Like, what are you hating the guy for?
and you hate
Hey, he
Shaggy.
made that a permanent job.
I know, and he's killing it.
Do you guys
But
know
yeah.
who did the voice of Shaggy before?
Casey Kasem.
Yeah, it's
There you
Casey Kasem.
How about
Really?
that? I'm Casey Kasem, and I play Shaggy, the mouse on Saved by the Bell. Would you like to dance?
Oh man, I love me some Scooby Doo. I'm way too much of a fan of that. But yeah, I think Warren's completely right that I think he really did a favor to Paul Dano in a way. Like I didn't hear that so many people were in love with Paul Dano, but man, it kind of showed me a lot of his performances throughout the years, and then it really also kind of showed me that Tarantino didn't really understand that film. I don't think because the way that he wanted it to be like two powerhouses like battling it
that
out.
didn't.
I think,
That doesn't make any sense, especially not for There Will Be Blood.
Well,
but man, I dug that performance from Dano where I really didn't like the Riddler, but that one.
Well, that's where I
particularly-
heard. I'll be honest, like what Warren was saying, like when the trailers and all the stuff and like the critics, they were pumping him up as like this great. The Riddler was this great performance, and I was just like, okay, cool. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh, you're Joker light, cool, got it.
Yeah, even with There Will Be Blood, I mean, it's hard to not look weak around Daniel Day-Lewis. He's almost like
very
a
hard.
force of nature when he acts. So it's kind of hard not to be outacted by him. But Paul Dano held his own in that movie. I mean, the movie itself was I mean, I watched it once. I probably could watch it again, but it's hard not to be overshadowed by Daniel Day-Lewis. Like Daniel Day-Lewis like broke a rib because he would play the quadriplegic and he stayed in his chair. Like the point where his manager was going to leave him because he was like in a character all the time. I guess like
I mean,
him
dude,
and the lady that
Last Eye
played,
thing.
Yeah, he when he
Fuck.
played Lincoln, him and Mrs. Lincoln's actress, what's her name? They stayed in character for like 6 months before the film started as a couple, just to prepare for the movie. Like
Yeah,
he
they're
went and lived outside for Last of the Mohicans. The
Let
guy's
me
a freak.
let me keep on the stovepipe hat while I plow you, Mrs. Lincoln.
We're just acting. No, I'm in character.
Oh,
Damn it.
it was Sally Field.
Sally Field, yeah.
Oh my God, Sally Field. The tale of three careers. Old Sally Field. You know. But yeah, like I don't know. This was fun. This was definitely fun to do. I think Bob, you probably need off next week, I'm assuming. Or the week after,
maybe.
whatever.
Yeah, probably the week after
week
with
after
with
that?
Christmas,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to do a couple of different ideas. I think after the new year, we're going to do the Kevin Smith list, and then Warren can lead that. He's going to
Sweet.
come up with some stuff for us. And what do you think you guys would want to do next? So we have an idea everybody knows, and every show that we do on Friday will be 8:30 p.m. Eastern unless something happens and you tell me, and then I'll tell everybody like, hey, this person needs 30 minutes or something, because I want to like try to get everybody out within a reasonable time and still have a good discussion and stuff like that. So Bob, is there anything that you would like to talk about? Maybe Christmas movies or
I mean, we could do that. That could be fun. talk Christmas movies. I don't know how you guys want to do it. If you want to do like a tier ranking of them, or if you just wanted to
I'd say
talk your
I'd say it's-
favorites, or
yeah, maybe like a top, like how we did this, maybe top 10 of our, or we could do, I don't know how many versions of the Christmas Carol you've watched. We could do something like that, or you come up with it, Bob. But if we do, since a tier list would be too hard because we'd have to all agree
Yeah.
on in the tier.
no, I think
do
maybe
like a top 7 or
I think
top 10 or
probably
something like
yeah.
that.
I would say maybe just your top 10 personal favorite Christmas movies.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
everybody cool with that?
You guys
Yeah.
want to do that next week?
Yeah, we could do that next week.
Okay, because that'll be
Yeah.
the 19th. It's Friday, so yeah.
Yeah, Bob, you can lead that one too.
Sure.
That'll be the Bob show.
Oh, yeah.
The Bob Show.
Bob, you're gonna be in the top corner. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, the Bob Show. So, what's everybody
Just so you know,
getting?
when I lead a show, I do it in the nude. So,
Well, I mean, I would expect nothing less.
all right, you're
I
gonna
mean,
see my bare naked
any-
feet. you know?
Anything more? It's dude, that'd be hilarious if you just came. It was just bottoms of feet, like, and then it's just like,
Hey,
That would be-
Tarantino would dig it.
oh, he definitely would. He
Exactly.
would probably be in the stream. I think he has like a detector anytime there's feet on camera. It just starts going off and he automatically goes to that stream or whatever, that YouTube video. It's
Sure, there's a
very
Google
ca-
alert.
very
We should have all had
cathartic.
feet overlays for this one. Just every one of us was a foot with our face like poking out of it.
So, what do you got coming up, Bob, this week or next
Um,
week? What you got coming up?
Next week we're actually I'm probably gonna go see something in the theater. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go see Avatar, The Housemaid, or if I'm gonna go see that new animated film from Angel Studios, David. Not sure which one I want to review just yet. But on Dad's Turn to Talk, we're going to be talking Home Alone next
Oh,
week.
nice. Okay.
So that'll be a lot of fun. And then the week after, we're talking Die Hard for our Christmas episode. So that'll
Oh, hell
course
yeah.
you
that'll
are.
be fun.
'Cause it's a Christmas movie.
Exactly. So, but yeah, so that's what I got coming up. And of course, you can find me on X and Critic List here as well as over on the MSK show on Monday.
Oh yeah, you can find
Yeah.
you over there. I wonder how
Yeah.
long that's gonna last.
So yeah, I'll be over there as well.
All right, great. What you got coming
Hell
up,
yeah.
brother?
Yeah, content eventually. There should be some shorts based off of this here episode. So
Nice.
yeah, you can expect to rewatch something that you've watched if you watch this and are hearing it now. So I don't know, probably not the best advertisement, but hey, if you just can't get enough, come back here, this very same channel every Tuesday for thank God it's Tuesday. Take it. It's a good time. You're gonna enjoy some comedy with a professional explaining his opinion on it. I think this Tuesday we're talking about New York versus LA versus Austin. What's the difference in the comedy world? So come on over, check it out. Lapsed is there. Other than that, I'm here every Friday, and you're listening to this, so do this. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got going on. Warren, what you got going on, sir?
Well, tomorrow is I've got to work tomorrow, and then my only real big plan is to watch the final match of John Cena, which is going to be tomorrow. But if afterwards I may do a draw stream, I'm not 100% sure, but you guys can follow me at Lunchbox Comics on my YouTube channel. Also on my YouTube channel, you'll find my link tree. And also, I just got fired up my Discord and got that going. So pretty soon I'll have a link for my Discord on my link tree. And then Sunday, I don't have anything planned as of yet, but I'm starting to work with Laps on possibly coming up with a couple different shows that we want to do, as well as tonight. Like tonight, I'll be on MSK's show after this, and then Saturday, John Cena's match, and then maybe something afterwards. I might do a reaction on YouTube Shorts. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's going to be doing some draw streams. I've been wanting to do gaming streams, but it just hasn't really clicked yet. So I might just keep doing draw streams and work on more pre-recorded videos. Laps is going to help show me how to edit and make some pre-recorded stuff. And hopefully I plan next year at the start of the year to start doing reviews of comics that I'm reading on the Global Comics app to try to bring more awareness to the Global Comics app, as well as just reviews of movies. Like after this weekend, I'm going to have the rest of the year off essentially. So I need to catch the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, which is out now. I would love to see the Predator movie if it's still in theaters, but thank goodness the Disney's 90-day theatrical release should still be in there. I might try to go catch the Kill Bill, as well as I want to catch Avatar 3 in 3D. So those are ones that I'm going to hit. And as soon as I watch those, I'll do reactions of those on YouTube as well. I'm going to be trying to be a lot more active on YouTube as my main. Facebook, I'm not going to stream to there. And Facebook doesn't seem like that active to me. Twitter seems like a gigantic bar fight all the time with actually no use to it as in growth. So I'm going to be concentrating on YouTube. And the 21st is my birthday. Issue 4, Sting Joe will be on Global Comics, and then I'll be preparing the PDF and getting the graphic novel printed. And once I get that printed, me, Laps, and if anyone else, if you guys want to also, we're going to do a review of the graphic novel where we go through it, and Laps is we're gonna talk about it and I'm gonna get some feedback about it and stuff like that I could have done better, stuff that I could have that I did good, and really trying to go through it. But yeah, this is about me getting more out there with the streaming, out there with more different types of videos, and just doing stuff that I enjoy. Like I call them reviews, but me personally, I only like to talk about stuff that I like. Like, I don't want to come on here and be like, oh, yeah, I forced myself to watch this movie and I hated it the entire time. I would much rather be like, hey, check out this movie that I watched that I love, or check out this book that I'm reading that I really like. So it's more along the lines of me just showing people stuff that I like than actually doing full-on, reviews. So that's going to be the stuff coming in the future. But just keep an eye on at Lunchbox Comics. And, there'll be a lot of stuff coming up next year.
Go ahead.
What you got going on, sir? The king of the channel.
I am going to be Monday. I think me and Warren are going to review DC KO #1.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think so. I think that's what we're probably going to do.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do live streams a little bit differently after that. We might have prepared videos of the actual comic where you can watch that with us, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. And then I have a couple videos that I'm working on for Laps Comic Fan, and then Friday or Tuesday will be Thank God It's Tuesday, because thank God it's Tuesday. And we're going to talk about comedy, because that's something that's very important to me, and I think that's going to be a fun show. And then next Friday, we'll be talking about Christmas movies, which is always fun, which is always fun to do, because there's so many and there's just a lot of fun opinions that we're going to have. And since we're not doing a single director, it's going to be very interesting to hear what people's perspectives on Christmas movies are. So that's what we put up. But I did want to mention one last thing before we got out of here. Did anybody watch the Supergirl teaser trailer?
Yeah, it was shit.
He said, yeah, it was
I
shit.
watched Warren's reaction to it. Yeah, I definitely needed to see it. I was just waiting for my wife to check it out. What did you think of it, Lapsed?
For what they're doing with Supergirl, it seems like we were right. It's more like her PTSD from freaking Krypton being destroyed. And apparently it didn't just... they said something about overlords she did, so might be different than it was. Or it could be that it didn't happen all at once. So, and they kind of showed what looked like the bottle city of Kandor being lifted out of there.
I thought so too. I was wondering about that, because that looked like to me was that Brainiac taking Kandor. or
Yeah,
Campbell,
kind of look like that. So we'll see. I know a lot of people are very upset at the dog pissing on the newspaper with Superman, and I can understand that. I mean, it makes sense, but I also look at how the dog treated him during the whole first movie, so it's not that different. But hopefully, I hope that the movie's good. I will reserve judgment for when it comes out, because I think trailers themselves are just very misleading. They always are, and it's very hard to judge a movie off of like 1 minute of footage. So I don't know. Bob, what'd you think? I say you said it sucked or you hated it.
Yeah, I didn't like the trailer at all. Now that doesn't mean that the movie's not going to be any good. I didn't particularly like the trailer. This looked like it's going to be Guardians 2.0 or in 4.0 or whatever. But at the same time, I am willing to give it a chance. Like, to be honest, I wasn't real excited when Superman and Lois was coming out, and then the first trailer didn't do anything for me. The second one kind of got me interested, so maybe the next trailer for Supergirl will. And then when I actually saw the premiere episode of Superman and Lois, I was hooked right away. I actually liked that show a lot. So maybe Supergirl will surprise me, but I thought that the trailer was shit.
What did you not? What did you not like about it? Just wondering.
I don't know. Just the vibe of it. Like I said, it felt too much like Guardians to me. And I know it's not James Gunn who's directing this one. It is going to be, a different creative team, but it's still his creative vision behind it. And it feels to me like this is going to be another story of a reluctant hero who teams up with a bunch of misfits to end up doing something heroic. And I don't know. It just feels like it's something that I've seen already before. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the dog pissing on Superman, but again, I get it. I wasn't maybe as mad as everybody else was. I was just kind of like, well, James Gunn took a piss on Superman. Now he's taking a literal piss.
Okay, so
but
okay.
But at the end of the day, that didn't bother me the way it did some people on the internet. I was just kind of like, oh, all right, okay. But at the end of the day, I mean, maybe the next trailer will do more for me, and maybe that'll alleviate some of my thoughts on it and get me a little more excited about it. I don't know. Part of it is because I still remember, reading, Supergirl when I was a lot younger, and so the character
it was
obviously
shit back then, though, too.
Yeah, she's changed a lot over the years, so I get that. I don't have any problems with the actress who's playing her. I think she's a great actress. I liked her in House of the Dragon, and I like the way she looks in the suit. So those things I'm actually fine with. It's just the vibe of it where I'm just like, I don't know. It looks like
I got you.
See,
but
I think. Oh, go ahead, Bob.
No, that's it.
I think the only thing that makes the trailer feel like Guardians of the Galaxy is the song. If you look at the actual trailer, you take the song out of it, there's no team. There's just her, and she's obviously going through traumas. You can see that in multiple different spots, and you can see that she's going through there. And there's there was really nothing else to me that felt Guardians except for when the song hit. When the song hit, I was like, okay, this feels very James Gunny. But if you really take that song out, I don't think anything in that trailer really made me feel like. But I will say this though, if they wanted, James Gunn wants these films to feel different, then he really needs to not have a trailer that feels like it was directed by him. If he wants to do that, the tone of the film, if the tone of the film, and I think with another trailer it'll be different, because I think they'll probably go with more theatrical music than they will with the soundtrack. But I really feel, I don't know, I've been battling people on Twitter since the trailer came out, and I feel like there's a lot of Snyder bros who haven't even watched the trailer, and they're complaining about the trailer. Because it's like, to me, I didn't see anything Guardians except for the song.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there about the Snyder Bros, because the Snyder Bros are going to hate the James Gunn movies regardless.
It reminded me of the Guardians 3 trailer.
See, yeah,
with the
The
city getting
Superman
destroyed,
suit
with
itself-
him sleeping, with it was very
Yeah,
put together
But that's
similarly.
the arc that
But
they're
that's
covering for
what
this
they're
one.
covering.
So
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I hope they do the arc justice. I'm excited for it. I hope it will put some of the criticism of Superman to the Superman or whatever to rest, because they weren't talking
won't.
about the backstory. This, I hope, goes into it because that is kind of her arc, but we'll see how they adapt it. I have no clue because there were how many arcs in that last one that were kind of
Plus, too,
bits
I
and
don't want
pieces of each one.
Supergirl just to be a female Superman. I like
Neither
the
do I.
fact, like the best line I think in the whole trailer, even though a bunch of people shit on it, was that he sees the best in everyone. I see the truth, and it's like, oh, okay, so we're instantly she's jaded. I don't
Mhm.
want her to be a Superman without a dick. I want her to be her own character, have an arc, actually go through some stuff. I don't need to see like this just essentially David Corset in a skirt running around saving the day. Like let's create something new. It looks like a wild space adventure with a traumatized girl trying to come to terms with the fact that she's lost everything in her life. Now I may be white knighting this a bit. Like I said, I've been white.
I might as well.
White knighting.
I like the arc, man.
I've been white knighting it all week on Twitter, going after Snyder Bros. So yeah,
I will.
Yeah,
I definitely don't like truth, justice, and whatever. That rubbed me the wrong way. Don't fucking put that on there. Don't put it on there. Just don't do it. Just don't do
You're
it.
not pronouncing whatever right. It's whatever.
No, I get what you're saying.
Don't fucking
about
put that on there.
I get what you're saying about that she's not Superman. I mean, that she's a different type of character, and I'm cool with that too. Because you think back to Smallville, the interpretation that they gave of Supergirl was much different than Superman was on that as well, and the fans didn't have a problem with that. I don't have an issue with her being a different type of character. She should be different. It's just like I said, the vibes of the trailer and everything. I was just like, this doesn't look good to me. I think this looks bad. But again, it is a trailer. I am going to give it a fair shake because, like I said, I did not have high hopes for Superman and Lois, and I thought that was one of the best iterations of Superman I've seen in a long time.
That is such.
I had really high hopes for.
What's that?
I had really high hopes for Suicide Squad, and that turned out like horrible. But that trailer was cut so well that they made those guys actually cut the entire movie, the first one. But
it was a trailer of a movie, though.
Yeah, it really was. But that trailer, man, it hooked me. The movie sucked. But so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
What were you saying that was underrated, Warren?
Oh, I thought that Superman and Lois TV show by CW was really underrated. Like,
I thought it was really good.
Beautiful depiction of Superman. So good.
And I did not think it was going to be good because of the way he was presented in Supergirl, and it was the same actors, and so I was just like, oh gosh, it's going to be awful. I saw the first trailer and I was like, oh gosh, but then I saw the second trailer and I was like, kind of like, okay, maybe, and then I saw that premiere episode and I was like, okay, this is good. You alleviated my fears. Let's go on this ride.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was the last question I had. So that was it. So for everybody here at the last panel, if you don't see us, next week, which we hope you do, and like and subscribe and all that jazz, and you could see us at least twice a week here, and
What's Charles's line? Hit the button lapsed.
Yeah. Hit the button. Good night, everybody.